Howdy, welcome to the Lunch Table Podcast, where we like to snort microplastic to see if it will make us last forever. Plastic don't rot that quick.
Plastic does go away, though. Did I just burst your bubble?
It's got to make me last longer than, like, a normal human.
In what way?
Aging.
Like Viagra? Like it's gonna make you last longer?
No. Like my skin sagging. The elasticity. See what I'm saying?
No.
Neither do I, but I thought it'd be fun to snort. And that's right, the guy to my right who's always telling me, quit putting that stuff in your nose. Mr. Google himself, Drew, they call me the slur master, Watsonizer.
They do not.
They do too,
they
you
do
slur.
Not.
All you do is yell slurs. You slur there, you slur here.
I do not. Do not say that.
Say what?
That I slur.
You slur all the time.
That's slurp.
You slur.
I slurp.
You slur.
Can you slurp without slurring?
Yes. One's talking rude about people. And you slurp because when you do say your slurs,
I do not
you
talk
get
bad
so
about
excited you drool. Like a dog that sees a treat.
Did you talk with my other friend to like to like work with this?
To work. What friend? Name one not white friend, Drew.
Sharon.
And your host with the most.
Canker sores on his feet because he walks the walk and I talk the talk.
Ooh. That's why you say all the slurs.
That's why you put foot in asses. Little red. Look at you. Look at how red you are.
I'm all red. Oh, it's making me laugh so hard. That's why. Looking at your face. You know, you ever see when kids swear?
My face red? I'm gonna look like a Starburst rapper.
You
if I'm
do.
red and yellow.
You looking like fucking McDonald's ad walking around.
You gonna see my pack of Starburst in the thing at the grocery store. You're gonna go, yeah, that was oversized. They threw extra in that.
We're gonna get a call from Marvel. Hey, you can't be ripping off Iron Man. You tell that yellow and red dude to stop it. Carl jumps. All right, let's get into it before we run for like 10 minutes.
Carl. I don't know what song that was. Star Wars.
Yeah. Right. That or it was like early morning court TV. Like, now all I can think of is like Judge Judy coming out.
That's a good game that we should play in the future. Is it court TV music or porno music?
That's great. Is this early TV court? Now get ready for Judge Brown. That's a porn, right?
You've been a bad boy. I'm still confused.
You're gonna... Well, sir, it's either life or...
I get the bailiff and we go into the back.
I'll take the back. I
still don't know which is which.
That's the point.
Carl, what are we doing today?
Drew. Today, we're going to guess people's weight just by their faces.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess if they're fit or not just by looking at their face.
Yeah.
And I came up with this because just cutting hair and throwing...
You did not come up with this.
Yeah, I suggested that we should do something like this.
No.
Was it your idea?
It was my idea.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think it... No, because I remember the day. Because the dude was sitting in there, and I put the cape over him. Well, it was Jared's client. He had the cape over him. I was talking to the guy, and I thought he was actually a pretty fit dude just by his face. Oh. And I remember when the cape came off, it was complete opposite. And I remember texting you that day or calling you like, hey, I got an idea. I was like, this is my idea because it literally happened to me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, dude. So,
whatever.
Not that it really don't matter. But, so because of that, I figured we'll play a game and see how many we can actually get right. Other than that,
it's been a pretty good week, pretty easy week. People just kind of not going to work. Well, not going to work, just different weird hours.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you first told me that you were working every day.
Yes.
And then it seemed like you were, like, not today, or maybe you got off early today?
Yeah, I got off early today. Because over the weekend, they tried to push production. They wound up, I don't know if I can legally say this through my NDA.
Probably not.
Blah,
blah, blah. Boo! Uh-huh. Yeah. I get it. I know where you work and I know what happens there.
So
somebody put a couple of menthols in the Coke.
So we had to hold off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
But what's really causing it is they burned the candle at both ends to get stuff done for the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And now, being a new month, a new year, they're kind of dealing with old equipment.
Okay.
So then it just causes problems.
That's exactly what happens. Really, the places get cheap instead of being frugal, right? Yeah. Frugal is understanding what you need and not buying more.
Right.
Right? Being cheap is, hey, we need this. And them going, we ain't going to buy it. Duct tape it. Well, that's being cheap. Well,
it's not even just at my place, but everywhere lately is just panicking with tariffs and information about what's happening in
everyone's so scared.
In the economy. Yeah.
Right. Everyone's so, dude, it's going to level out.
I was at Walmart before we came over here.
Yeah.
And the entire pasta aisle is just cleared out. Yeah.
People that scared, they just cleared out the pasta.
Yeah. The only other time that I've seen that is COVID, when toilet paper was a big thing. Mm-hmm. Everybody thought pasta was going to be the next thing.
Yeah, because it's easy to make or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone's so scared about this.
I'm sure that your grandma has a thing of dried pasta in a glass jar that you're going to...
Oh, yeah. We have that at our house. We got 3 of them.
Yeah.
But, dude, we have, like, the most money. That's what people don't... Like, kinda. We really... Our spending goes all over the place.
Yeah.
If you stop our spending, you're hurting your own country.
Right.
That's what some people don't get. And it's like, it's going to balance out. However it does, yes, there might be some ups and downs, but it will balance out to an even point.
Yeah. This is kind of an unprecedented time because, this president can kind of just do whatever the hell he wants. Well, that political party owns pretty much everything.
Pretty much all of it.
And can just make anything happen.
Normally,
there's always somebody to stop it. A system of checks and balances. That did not work this run.
Yeah, I don't know. That's because they never let the third parties ever really have a chance.
Yeah. They should just give them an honorary time every once in a while.
No, dude, I think it's 100%. I think how the presidency should run when it's time to pick a new one is they all have the same places to go and stop. Period.
Yeah, they do.
Right? Well, no, they all get to seem to pick different towns. Like,
Well, that's because they know that certain areas are not going to like them as much as the next one.
Right, but to me, that's bullcrap. That's not what we're here for. You should have to go and represent in the same areas, right? You got to take the money out of it. So you basically go, okay, there's, how many? 50 states. They probably, so 50 different stages you would have to have. Everyone pretty much goes on those same stages or close to it.
Oh, it'd have to be more than that. Just take our state in general. If there was one assembly for that, it would probably be in the big city.
Sure. And it's televised. I'm sorry, dude. We only got a year. Like, some of it, you're just going to have to watch, bro.
Yeah.
Or travel. You know it's going to be in the big city. You want to see it, travel. You got a car. This ain't the freaking 1800s where you got to take a horse and it take 3 months.
Yeah, but like Texas, you drive like 12 hours to...
Whose fault is it that you live in no land, Texas? Yours. You live in the middle of bumfuck Egypt and you're like, I got to drive to go places. Yeah, because you chose to live in bumfuck Egypt. If I lived on top of a mountain, I wouldn't bitch having to walk down the mountain to get my groceries.
I'd bitch going back up, but at myself for living up there.
At that point, yeah. Live at the bottom of the mountain. Yeah. At that point, So some of it, like, you have to equal it out. Then you got to give them a debate. Let everybody on the debate at the same time. And when they do give their speeches, I don't think one should be able to do it by themselves. So wherever they stop, I think all of them should have to stop and give their speeches.
Just like one big tour bus.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead. And, dude, take as much money out of it as possible. So it's like, you go here. You don't no extra signs or stuff. Like, we got to hear what they're saying more than this. All because really all it turns into is who has the most money to bash the other person on the TV.
Yeah, who's able to slander the other more.
And by the way, we're not going to even let the independents try.
Yeah.
So even if they have good ideas, you'll never know it.
See, that's what I'm saying is every 5 elections, they should just go, okay, the Democrats and Republicans can't run. Let it go with all these other people.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Right.
I thought you meant every 5 years, just let them try. And I was like, no, every year they should get a shot. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue. That'd
be every 20 years. That would be a change every 20 years.
Eventually, you turned 3 or however many parties into 2. You turned them into red and blue. And then one of them got really far away from any idea of logic. That it pushed everybody onto one side, basically, even if you're not even on that side.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're just pushed over there because there is no independent or anything anymore. So you're just pushed to the one side.
Well, I mean, it's really easy to say that you like either one of 2 things. You either like this or you like that. You fit into this party or you fit into that party. A 2-idea thing is one of the most simple structures in nature.
Yeah, but we're not simple creatures.
A coin flip. A coin flip is that.
But that's not what we're dealing with.
Either it's heads or it's tails.
That's if the world was black and white.
Right.
And it ain't.
That's why I'm saying it's so easy that people just accept it.
Yeah, well, no one wants to think.
Right.
No, sometimes it worries me. People voting. You sit there and you think about it, which, yes, everyone should have the right to vote. But in some sense, I feel like maybe not. Because, like, I'm just saying, if I was going to get a pool built in my backyard, right, I wouldn't go and ask all my neighbors, how should I do it? I wouldn't be like, yo, go dig how should I dig this hole?
What if you live in an area full of contractors?
I would go, okay, but sure. Now they have a license, right? They have a license, I can go to them and go, okay, sure. Yeah, if I live by a bunch of contractors, yeah, I probably would. But I'd also hire them. But most of the time that's not who you're living by.
Yeah.
And contractors, I don't want to take their word for the economy. Like, just because you know how to build stuff and make money building stuff doesn't mean you also understand the full idea of a dollar and how it fluctuates and what loses it or kills it. Like, I don't know.
See, that's why I always thought that we should have different kind of occupations as presidents.
Yeah.
And maybe kind of the same thing where, like, every election has to be something different. I'm tired of just having a career politician after career politician.
Well, that's why everyone liked Trump, because he's a businessman.
But that's the same reason why people liked Ronald Reagan. because
Yeah.
he was an actor. Same people why people liked Eisenhower because he was a soldier. Same reason people liked George Bush because he was a soldier too.
Yeah.
And like,
Aren't all of them Republican though?
okay. Wasn't Obama a lawyer?
Yeah, he was. But
okay.
most politicians are lawyers.
Right. But if you've been in politics for so long, you haven't been in lawyering for that.
I feel like it's the same fuckery when you're talking about
Yeah.
laws.
Yeah.
Like,
You're using your words in the same exact way.
yeah, against other lawyers
Yeah.
instead of the judge. It's like a bunch of lawyers just arguing.
But see, some of the greatest presidents that we've ever had have just been fucking off the wall. Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh, yeah.
He had trophies up on his wall.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't Elon Musk it.
He's the one who actually put in a place to protect our parks.
Right.
Not because, I mean, it was somewhat of nature, but that's not why he really did it. If you look into why he did it, he was also a big conspiracy theorist in, like, spirits and stuff.
Yeah.
So he did a lot of it thinking, like, oh, the Yetis are in there.
But think about that, man. If you just run through, we've had a politician, we've had a lawyer, we've had a soldier, we've had a this, that, and the next thing,
Yeah.
and we can't use those anymore. Those are all done in the word bank. Guess what? Your next president is a custodian.
That's kind of dope.
Right.
But maybe
Your next
not.
president is a teacher.
Yeah. Okay, see, a teacher I would go with.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they still got to be able to work with foreign affairs. And to be honest, a blue-collared, like, custodian that gets bullied by kids in high school, you're not going to intimidate like Putin. You know what? Some of it, we got to be like, all right. You know? Some of it's like, you got to be able to... Because you're controlling a lot, man. And you could easily kill the dollar, and that would destroy us so quick.
But then that's for the next president.
No,
Yes.
no, that's my point about voting.
Everything gets passed off to the next person.
No, my point about voting.
That's the American way.
My point about voting is like,
My taxes get passed off to the next person.
I feel like a lot of people, I don't even trust them to drive, let alone know who to pick to be the best leader.
Yeah, that's true. All right, but let's get into this game. I have 10 people here for you to take a look at. I'm going to show you their faces.
Okay.
You guess whether they are a large person or not based on the picture.
Okay.
As always, some fuckery might occur.
If they're skinny, I'm going to call them a dream stick. If they're thicker, I'm going to call them jelly filled. Just be nice.
Okay. Would you like to know their names as I tell them to you?
Yeah. I feel like that could... Okay.
All right. This is Olivia's World 95.
Olivia's World 95. Well, she has a nice shaped face. But it looks like her cheekbone should be more pronounced. It looks like there's a little bit more weight than what should be on her face. So I'm going to say she's jelly filled. I'm going to say she's like a jelly model, a big, big bone model. And big bone models only get picked if they got the skinny faces.
Oh, okay. That's controversial.
Show me one big model with a big puffy face.
Fair point.
They all have the skinny faces. Man.
I mean, the ladies from like 600 Pound Life, they're famous.
Yeah, but they're not models. They're famous because their forehead looked like it was about to blow up.
I thought it always looked like a U-Haul.
It does, dude. It looks straight like a U-Haul.
Yeah, but you're right. This is Olivia's World 95.
I called it.
She's a portly lady.
Yeah.
Real big on TikTok. You got it right. She's a plus size model.
I know because I got
body positivity type of lady.
I got the sharp cheekbones, so I know how sharp they really should be.
All right, but here's your next one.
Oh,
This is Chrissy Teigen.
Ooh,
You know who Chrissy Teigen is?
No, but her face looks like a sat-on donut.
Is it a chocolate eclair? A maple bar per se? glazed, just flat glazed.
It's like it was the unwanted apple fritter, where they're like, "Why did you put this with the donuts?" You know, there's always that asshole
Yeah.
that puts the apple fritter. Like, that ain't a donut, dude. So she's got a fuller face. I honestly think it's a lot of plastic surgery that's making her face look so wide. So I'm going to say she's a dream stick. She's skinny, but she didn't, whatever she shoved in her face really blew it up.
Do you know who this is?
No.
This is John Legend's wife.
Oh.
Yeah. And you're right, man. She's pretty good looking.
Yeah, pretty fit.
To this day, other than her being married to John Legend, I guess she is some type of actor. I have no idea what she is.
I have no idea. That face kind of scares me, tell you the truth. Like, it up close looks like, man, them surgeons had some fun. Like, you got that surgery on Monday or Friday. You know?
All right, but how about this one?
Oh, this guy, he makes me feel weird.
As lovingly,
I feel dirty. As
lovingly known as Blue Shirt Guy.
I feel like I should hide my children. Like, I don't know, something about him. Oh, dang. I'm gonna say he's got bitch tits. So yeah, he's a bigger guy. You got some bitch tits. He looks like his face says, "Hey, if I would do a jumping jack, I might get a nip in the chin."
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's actually known on Shutterstock, the stock supply photos, as overweight Caucasian thinning hair man in blue shirt. Getty Images. I'm sorry.
Get him. Look at him.
He's a big guy.
Look at that build. What would you call that build?
Pillowy?
Yeah, it's like bitch tit with spare tire. Like, he looks
with spare tire.
The spare tire, man. He looks like he melted. Just like from chest down. No. Like that looks fit. Like all the way to his chest. You see that? Like nip level, it looks fit. Yeah. Then after nip level, even his arms blow
it just
up.
Gets, yeah.
His shoulders ain't. His neck ain't.
Being a big guy, I learned that we don't tuck shirts in.
Oh no.
No.
It's not the best unless you're in the cold and you got another jacket to throw over.
How about number 4 here, Lena Colbert?
She looks like someone's grandmother. She looks like a Trump supporter. She looks like someone who really believes in their tariffs.
Mexicans can't steal our jobs.
You know, them lazy Mexicans are taking our jobs. How are they lazy and taking your job? If a lazy man took your job, you must suck at your job. I'm going to say overweight.
Overweight?
Yeah. She's older. I don't know. The turkey neck is getting me.
No, she's actually
she lost weight.
Yeah, nice. She actually lost a pretty good amount of weight.
That's why she got the turkey neck.
Not horrible.
Yeah.
Lena Colbert is actually part of a group called TOPS. Do you know what TOPS is?
Oh, so she's a dummy.
Taking off pounds sensibly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. This particular one, she is.
I have no idea if she is or isn't into Trump, but.
This particular one, she's from Macomb, Illinois, and
well,
I just kind of ripped her photo from the internet.
Well, if she puts it out there,
yeah,
you're allowed to. I don't know. People stole my photos. Remember, I told
I know.
Eric Little about it. He was like, "Which one?" I was like, "I don't know his name."
Right, the Asian priest.
Right. I was like, "I don't know. Your whole family looked the same to me."
And I'm the one that throws slurs out.
Well, that's bullcrap, okay? Listen, dude. Even like, when your culture don't look that much different, like, in America, it's easy to tell who's who, okay? I
People
might have
say
blue
the
eyes.
same thing about white people.
I might have blue eyes. you got brown eyes. Other places is legit black hair, brown eyes, same facial hair. So unless I really get to study your face, a quick glimpse, yeah. And I bet a lot of, like, I bet if you go to
Original
Switzerland.
Ireland.
Yeah, or Ireland, Switzerland, you go there, I bet a lot of them, the white dudes look the same. 100%.
Sven.
Yeah, oh, Sven, yeah. You know, yeah, we like the chocolate.
That's stupid or racist. Number 5 here, bud. Ashley Graham. Do you know who this is?
No.
She's pretty famous too.
Yeah, she looks familiar. What did she play in? She's pretty. I'll give her that.
I will say she's a model.
You said she's an actress, right?
No.
Oh, okay. She's just a model.
Just a model.
Famous.
What I should have done is pulled some of the photos.
Oh, that would have been smart. Skewed them. I'm gonna say she's thick. She's a jelly. You know, last time it was skinny. Yeah, I'm going jelly again.
Yeah, you're right, man. She's a plus size model as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's probably the most confident one out there.
Yeah, she doesn't look as plus.
Yeah.
She looks like regular plus. The other ones look plus plus.
She made a big thing that she was one of the first plus size people on Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
Listen,
and she was the only one on the cover.
Oh, cool, good for you, and that's wonderful. But I also hate when people are confident about things that they had to do nothing to achieve. Like, oh, I'm confident about me being overweight. Yeah, but that wasn't hard to achieve. Like, anyone willing to do nothing and shove their face full, which is a lot of America, can achieve that.
What if that person has bulimia? Or anorexia? That would have been a big battle for them.
Yeah, but that's not the better way to be either. That's still unhealthy. Like, I'm just saying, sometimes they come out and they're like, I'm so big and beautiful and you should love all of me. And yeah, and they're so confident about this thing that's like not hard to achieve. You know, like if you're going to be confident about something, be confident about like something that you actually had to go and achieve and do. Like getting a degree or, you know, her, I guess she made the magazine and she got that.
Yeah.
But you got that because everybody basically gave it to you.
Number 6, man, here. Mark Felix. Do you know this guy?
No, he looks like a power lifter.
He might be.
I'm going to say he's jacked. So I don't know what you want to put that on, but a power lifter. So he might have a belly, but the dude got arms. He scares me, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I'm going to need either jelly donut.
We'll say jelly.
Jelly donut?
Yeah, we'll call it jelly. I think he's going to be fit, but if he's a big dude, I'm still calling him jelly pack.
Like world's strongest man. Like
Yeah, Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mark Henry size is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, dude. I mean, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, he is a power lifter. You spotted that from a mile away.
Yeah, his neck gave it away.
Yeah.
His neck's bigger than his head. It's legitimately wider than his head.
If I do this again, maybe I should just isolate the face. Just fully the face. Good one, man. You got it.
No, I'm good at this. I'm good at looking them in the eyes and telling.
All right, next one here. Number 7, you got Bristol Palin.
No, see, she seems like a nice, normal person.
Yeah.
Everybody else seemed a little up. Well, not everyone, but a couple of the people looked kind of up their own butts. Yeah. And then you got that weird stocked photo guy who I just feel bad for. Because, like, someone hired him, took a bunch of bad photos, made him look as bad as possible.
Sorry, dude.
And then shoved them in every fucking frame on Walmart, you know?
What's funny is on Getty Images,
Yeah.
where I stole that from, and he has, like, 5,000 photos in the same shirt.
Dude, it was all one day.
It had to have been.
100%. It was like, they probably paid him $30 for the day. Like, probably took an hour and a half of just him standing randomly different. And you're like, all right, get out of here.
Dude, that one guy, if they would call it, since they called him overweight, like that's one thing. But they had to make fun of his thinning hair too.
Yeah.
Like that's the title.
Right. Yeah, thinning
overweight
hair.
Man with thinning hair.
Like, why you gotta just blue man? Blue striped shirt man. Why not just give him a name? Thomas the Blue Engine.
I tried to see if I could find a name. Back to Bristol Palin here.
Okay, we're gonna say she's a dream stick.
You think she's?
Yeah, I think she's a little thinner.
Skinny girl.
Thinny. I think she looked like she lost weight.
Do you know who this is?
No, but she has like a diamond face, so it can be hard to tell with the weight sometimes. Because a little bit can really make that diamond shape look kind of out of it.
This is actually Sarah Palin's daughter. Yeah. No, she's pretty skinny. Yeah.
Yeah. She actually seems like a happy person. I don't know if she is. She might be nuts because Sarah Palin, which I don't know her either. So. I've heard stuff, but God knows what's true and what's not.
Enough. You've heard enough.
I've heard mooses. I've heard what the moose had to say.
All right, next one here. This is the K. Brianna.
What the hell's wrong with her? Dude, she looks stoned as a motherfucker. That or her eyelashes are way too heavy to lift her eyes open.
I mean, we're getting towards the end. I can't make them easy for you.
Dude, she thick. She double chocolate chunk.
Is that your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's pretty thin.
She's pretty thin.
Yeah, she's pretty thin.
Yeah. And she got a little bit, but I wouldn't call her big.
Yeah.
But she is thick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That was just a bad photo.
Yeah, it was. That was not a good photo of her. That was a good one to put in there because she looked messed up.
Next one here.
Oh,
Salam Asada.
If this dude is skinny, dude. I would really like to know how he kept all the weight right there. Obviously, he looks like a jelly donut, bro.
I will say that this is number 9 out of 10. You think I'm fucking with you?
Yes.
You think he's skinny then?
I do, but we're going jelly donut because, like, even if he was, I can't comprehend how.
Yeah, man, you're right. He's a big guy.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one that I told you there's a story about. I guess there's a monastery somewhere. He's a monk.
Okay.
And there are other monks. This particular monastery
Is it India?
I don't know which one it is. This particular one had to put out a mission statement for visiting guests not to feed the monks because they're becoming too overweight. Every single monk in the monastery is becoming overweight because the visiting people feed them.
What? Like they're animals? Like, hold your hand out straight or I'll bite it. Would you like a Debbie? Now hold the nutter butter real straight.
You know you want the snowball. Come on.
He can't say no because he took a vow of silence. Dude, did you see that video I sent you the other night where there was a thing built in front of an amusement park so people couldn't drive through it, right? And somehow, I don't know if the amusement park shut down and they just moved most of the stuff, but somehow in India, people started worshiping the rock, and now it's like some sacred rock because it's so smooth, and they don't know how it got so smooth in the way that it is. It was just
man-made.
It was man-made to stop traffic. You know what I'm talking about? Like those round circles that they'll put so you can't run into a building?
Yeah.
Just made of concrete?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sitting there worshiping something like that.
Like the big red balls out front of Target.
Yes. Yeah. And they're sitting there like, oh, how did it get so smooth?
We've got another news episode that's going to tie into real well. So hold on to that thought. All right, man. Last one here. If I'm going to fuck with you, this is the one I'm going to do it on. This is Ayanna.
I can't even say anything. She looks like a wonderful, great person. Is she a little person? She kind of looks it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to.
She is. So I'm going to say jelly.
You going to say jelly?
Yeah, jelly donut.
Yeah, man. She's a quite portly lady. This is actually
a little person.
Yeah, she is a little person. This is from TLC's Overweight Little People.
Little People.
Yeah.
Dude, TLC, like, you think we're bad. TLC, all they do is make fun of the freaks and still get paid. Like, it's a freak show.
Yeah.
The stuff that they put on TV and make people look and how bad they make everyone look. And, like, who they will keep paying just to make money off of.
Dude, MTV isn't much far behind it.
No, but I mean, like, Honey Boo Boo. And then, like, her mom was, like, dating some dude who was diddling kids, and he was still on the show. Yeah. Like,
TV producers love that shit.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. TLC, I sit there and I watch, and I'm like, how are they allowed to do this stuff?
That's what I think every day when I go through at the end of an episode and say, we're on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, at the Lunch Table, PBJ. That's probably how you're listening to us right now. So if you are,
go ahead and doing that.
Oh, your best news anchor voice I hear.
Go ahead and doing that.
We're on YouTube, Rumble at the Lunch Table, PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now. So if you are, CJ's going to tell you in a Russian accent.
Russian.
Go on, keep at it doing that.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I don't know why I went Italian.
I don't know. Oh, man. The Russians all... Yeah. I'm not good at Russian.
Yeah. We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ.
Vodka.
We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ as well as X. It might be what it's called. That's how you can stay up to date in everything that we're doing online, as well as take care of our polls.
I love it when you take care of our polls.
That's what I was going to have you do. I just forgot about it, man. We are on the same wavelength. We're on Facebook at the Lunch Table PBJ, as well as our fan page, The Munchies. That's how you can really stay up to date with everything that we're doing, as well as tell us how we're doing. If
you want to tell us anything, that's the way we get a hold of us. Yeah. Hey, like, share, subscribe. You might get stuff faster.
Right. We're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts at the Lunch Table PBJ. And CJ takes care of those. This wonderful British man is going to tell you what to do.
Teas and crumpet.
It's food.
Oh.
That's
everyone's got to eat food, though.
Surprised you didn't say curry for the Indian one.
Well, everyone's got to eat.
That was Indian, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one was definitely Indian. I don't know if it sounds like it, but in my head, it did.
Nice. Lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be one of those people that gives a little bit extra, that's the way to do it. Brazilian?
Wax?
No, just be Brazilian.
For what?
I don't know. Whatever you say after what I say.
Wax. Brazilian wax.
193 episodes. You don't get how this works. I love it. Take me home.
I don't see what's wrong with Brazilian waxes.
I say words, you say words. Go. Go.
Thank you for being you. Thanks for watching, listening, or however you're enjoying us. Thank you once again, Sharon, for not, unfortunately she couldn't be here, but we're thanking her anyways. For any advice for
No. I was going to say something, but Sharon already said it like 3 weeks ago.
Beware of stock footage. Not every photographer is good, and they're not all out to make you look good. Also,
read the fine print.
If the hair's running away, just shave it, dude. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I feel like that's like a new thing. Because when I was growing up, the 90s to early 2000s had a lot of popular bald people.
Yeah.
Like
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan, Vin Diesel, The Rock, Michael Jordan.
Pretty sure that's like 2000.
Shaq. That's what I said, 90s, early 2000s. Like, okay, even better. That shows like there's a bigger demographic of people who obviously shouldn't be scared to be bald.
Homer Simpson.
No, he holds on to his 3 strands. You see, that's someone who should shave it. He'd feel better.
Danny DeVito.
No, he holds on to his hair too.
Just on the sides.
Yeah, that's not bald.
Sure it is.
No.
It depends on the sample size.
No.
If you take it right at the top, then he's bald.
No.
If you look all over, then he's not.
So that's not bald. He's balding. He's in the act of being bald.
If I shave my junk and you look at it and go, that's pretty bald.
Pretty is not the same as bald.
Pretty and bald.
No one's gonna look at your sack and call that pretty. Peace.
Farewell.
I'm sorry. You got a beautiful sack. I didn't mean that.
I know.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I know I do. You can't hurt my feelings. I know I have a pretty sack. You know I have a pretty sack. Now they know I have a pretty sack.
It's wrinkleless. That's the funny part.
Moisturizer.
Oh.